Hey guys, Austin here. Just wanted to bring up the subject on, well, what do we have a lot of in this life? What do we get on a constant basis? And what do we need a lot of that we don't get enough? I would say, well, at least what I've been thinking about lately is we get a lot of criticism. We get a lot of people that have expectations about us, about who we should be, what they think of us, how we should act, what they want us to do for our careers, or what they think we should do. Um, and people tend to put their own frustrations in their own life and put it onto other people, right? So, I mean, not even like consciously either, most of the time. It's like a subconscious thing. So I thought that was kind of an interesting thing to talk about. Um, and the other side of the fence of, what do we need a lot in our lives that we don't get? And I would say that's encouragement. We don't get a lot of encouragement. We a lot of times, negative emotions, words, they're heavy. They're almost like the low end spectrum of sound, right? Where sound is the larger or the lower the pitch of a sound, like the bass, for example, bass guitar or any bass instrument range. You can't play too many notes at once, or like you don't have a lot of lead lines. You could say solos, like a electric guitar, which is in an upper register, um, because there's not a lot of space in that range when you're playing bass. You have to go with a very high register and to be able to free up enough space to be able to play, because it just gets too muddy and boomy and um, I mean, just the sonic characteristic, it just fills up space. It just becomes, it takes more energy or output of your speakers to emit these frequencies that are in the low end. So the same thing with negative things. They tend to draw in everything, and basically it's very easy to just put down, oh, did you hear about this celebrity? Oh, look, they're getting fat, or oh, look, this actor's getting old, etc., etc., etc. And then people make fun of them, and oh, haha, and then we all get laughed, and everyone feels good about that in a way. But because it's kind of like raising your ego up a little bit, you kind of feel good about yourself, and you're putting down someone that's supposedly in a higher status in the world, at least because they get so much attention, celebrities. So in the end, basically, encouragement. You need a lot of encouragement to, or you need a lot of positive sayings to combat a negative saying. I've read, I can't quote exactly where it was, but where it said for every positive emotion, well, it takes three positive affirmations, positive things to combat one negative one. And that's just because, in your body, in your mind, there's a lot of negative things going on that are still roaming around that haven't been, quote, solved. And so when someone reminds us of something that we haven't, quote, solved in ourselves, it resonates stronger with us. So yeah, I think that's interesting. So basically, we need encouragement, and we could spend for all the amount of time that we're, quote, making fun of people, or we're criticizing this person, or saying whatever. Um, we could be encouraging people and helping them, and therefore helping ourselves too, because we're not continuing to be in that mindset, and we're encouraging other people to encourage ourselves as well. So I think it's really not. I don't know. Have you all like thought there hasn't been a lot of encouragement in your own life on a daily basis, from friends, co-workers, family, relationships? I mean, or is it all nagging and criticism and negative things a lot of the time? Um, so yeah, that's the main thing. I mean, I could argue and say that some negative things are good in a sense, if they're internal, like dark emotions, like I'm upset about this and I'm going to do something about it. So it's like turning a negative thing into a positive thing. But I think but when it's coming from someone else, it's just funny. People will, it's like they'll put you down, or they'll say, oh, you could have done so much better, and think that that's somehow going to make you do better. But it really like robs you of the energy, or it's not really giving you something to enhance your life, to help you. It's more like taking it away, the incentive, or the ability to, when you don't have that inner strength to do whatever it is you're trying to do, or you're depleting, they're basically depleting you further by telling you, oh, I wish this was better, and well, what about this problem, or have you thought about this? What's wrong with that, etc., etc. Right? So, um, yeah. So I just thought this would be a cool video. I don't want to talk too much longer. I think that I've said pretty much what I wanted to say, and just thought you guys would all like it, and leave any comments if you feel like you want to contribute to this food for thought. And yeah, that's it for now. Take care.